my hand with his nose, like, hey, 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 pet me. Pet me. That always makes me feel good when I'm sad. So it'll make you feel good if you pet me. You know, and he'd bring me back to the moment and what is there. This furry little, because he was half Pomeranian, half Chihuahua, this furry little creature in my lap. That was the moment. That was what was important. What was important was giving him the scritches and loving that he needed in that moment, and then follow that up with food, you know? And here's the thing, is as human beings with our developed brains and intellect and all that fun stuff, it's good that we are capable of looking ahead and having foresight and worrying about the future. That's a good thing, because that's how we survive, and that is how we are supposedly at the top of the food chain. That's good. But you have to balance it out between the moment and the future. And when we get so worried about the future that we can't appreciate the moment, that's when we need to be like, chicken! And just enjoy the chicken in front of us. I have this problem a lot with all caps someone. I mean, not with him per se, but with the way that I think and act with regards to him. And I've had this problem since basically the day that we met, where here's this amazing person that is coming to my life and has just taken away my ability to describe how wonderful it is that he's here, that I know him. And, you know, and there are so many times where instead of just saying, thank the gods below, thank the gods of all the pantheons around the world, that I have this incredible person in my life. This incredibly imperfect person, but still incredible person nonetheless. Thank the gods below that I have this person. Instead of appreciating the moment and being grateful for what I have right now with him, my mind way too fucking often goes to this adolescent nonsensical place that, oh my god, does he like me? Or does he like me? And does he feel the same way about me? Where's this going? When is this going to get there? And, you know, what about this? And what about this? And oh my gosh, what if, you know? And starts worrying about all the things that could potentially go wrong, either on his end or mine. And I get so anxious about that sometimes I forget to just be grateful for the moments that I have with him right now. And, you know, and I'll be real. Yeah, I have a hard time doing that. But by that same token, when I start getting overwhelmed with all these doubts and questions and insecurities and stuff, I bring myself back. I just take a deep breath and I say, no, Becca, no. You have what you have. Let's just enjoy this moment. I remember, was it like back in like March or April, one day he calls me up. He calls me from a bathroom, okay? He calls me up and he says, "Hey, how are you doing?" And we have this little conversation, and like 2-3 minutes in the conversation he goes, "Well, actually, I'm just at school. I was taking a bathroom break, but I wanted to call and say hi." And we got off the phone and I hung up and I went, "Oh my God," And to my credit, in that moment, I was like, not knowing that this was what I was like, but I was like, "Chicken!" And I was just so happy, like, "Oh my gosh, he called just to say hi. I feel so special and I feel so wonderful," and all that. But to my detriment, to my discredit, the next day I started overanalyzing. Like, he called this just to say hi, so I guess that means he likes me? Well, where is this going? How is this going to play out? When are we going to get there? And what do I do? And started freaking out about it again. But, so there's a balance, and sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. But you know what? That's what it means to be human, you guys. You're not perfect. You're gonna struggle. One of my all-time favorite quotes, and if I'm not mistaken, it is from Confucius. It is, "Our greatest glory comes not from never falling, but from rising every time we fall." And so, yeah, you may get overwhelmed with anxiety. You may stop appreciating the moment for a time, extended or otherwise. I do it all the fucking time, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I get stuck in my own head worrying about what's next. Where am I going? And not just with regards to all caps Summel, but the life in general and the situation with my son and all that. I start worrying about all these things out of my control that haven't even happened yet. And I'll do it for days on end. But at some point, I have to stop. And I have to say, "Chicken!" And just enjoy what I have right in this moment. And not beat myself up because I wasn't doing that the whole time. Because there is a validity to worrying. Another thing that Christopher Titus said in one of his specials, and I think he said this in Neverlution, actually. He said, "By the way, do you know you're supposed to have anxiety? You're supposed to be worried that the rent isn't going to get paid because that's how the rent gets fucking paid." So there's validity to not living in the moment, to worrying about the future, because that's how you get shit done. That's how you change your life. But you gotta balance it out with chicken. Just savoring what's in front of you when it's good. And don't waste time beating yourself up because you spent too much time living moment to moment and now your future's fucked. Which is something that I have done, by the way. Like, I've beat myself up because I was just going day to day for a while and it really fucked me up financially. But at the same time, I can't beat myself up because I spend too much time worrying about shit that hasn't happened. You know what? I'm not perfect. No one is. The thing that I harp on about on this show all the time is the 2 laws of Owen. Law number 1, if you give the world half a chance, it'll turn to shite. Law number 2, if you got the heart and mind, you can clean up the shite. Can't waste time beating yourself up because shit happens. Because you fucked up. And I'm saying this to myself as much as I am to anybody else. But it's good every once in a while when things are going well to just step back and enjoy what's in front of you. Chicken! You know? So, that's all I have to say about that. If you would like to contact me anywhere on the internet, what you need to be looking for is PurpleBecca923. That's PurpleBecca 923. That is my username on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. With regards to Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, I always follow back unless and until you send me something inappropriate, in which case you'll be dealt with accordingly. PurpleBecca923@gmail.com is the email address, and PurpleBecca923.com is the website. Woo! So, yeah, I gotta go to work today. Normally I don't work on Fridays, but I think they're about to put me on full time. So, this may be a thing. In any event, I need the extra money, so I gotta go get ready for work. So remember to go out there and create what you deserve. Believe that you deserve it and create it. And then once you've done that, savor it. Chicken! But more importantly, you can fly with the penguins. Toodaloo!